Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Black Desert stream. My name is CM Shirna.
My name is CM Trent.
It's been a while, man.
It has been quite some time. Thank you guys for actually joining us. It has been a long time. It's been a month. We missed one update, and therefore it's been a month since we streamed. If the sound is okay, please let us know.
It should be. We tested it before we went live, and everything was fine.
I don't trust us.
Nah. All right. It's perfect. Mike's Trent, your mic is like all over there. Bring it closer to you. We've talked, dude.
It's close to me. Okay.
Point it at you. That's it. Like, you shouldn't be too far away.
But
These
I've got
aren't.
a booming voice. Since the last time you streamed, I've had a kid.
What they're not mentioning is they were like 8 months and 3 weeks pregnant by the time of that stream.
I genuinely hope that's true, because if you have a child within the month, something's wrong.
Or 9 people got together and made one. Who knows?
That's not how that works. You don't add more people and the time goes down. Anyways, so if you're new to the stream or if you've forgotten what the stream is like, we do a stay of the address. We do patch notes, then we do event stuff, and this time it'll be a little bit different because we missed last time's update.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of go over last time's update because there was a lot in there as well.
Not in as much detail as usual, though.
Yes. We're gonna kind of skim through that. Then we're gonna do some gameplay, and then our dedicated Q&A section.
Yeah.
First thing on the state of address is that people were asking, which is very sweet of you guys, where have you guys been? So, Shirna?
Well, it's been a couple of crazy weeks.
Yeah.
There have been vacations, and vaccinations are starting to ramp up here in Korea. So between organizing everything there and then the stream plus other things, and then there were technical issues on top, unfortunately, we just weren't able to get in front of a camera. Even though we tried. Legitimately, we were fighting to get on camera, but then it was like he would be out of the office, I would be out of the office, we'd be working from home, and it was just a little bit... It was a crazy couple of weeks. So unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. But hopefully from now, we can get on a more steady kind of schedule.
Yeah. Hopefully that kind of works.
Hopefully.
That being said, I think after this update as well, like we'll kind of be in and out. Just like as Shirna said, there's like vaccination scheduling and trying to tame that side of things. Because I don't believe... How do I say this? Pandemic-wise, we've had another wave here, but that's not the sole reason that's why we didn't stream. There's a lot of things that happened with it. Next thing, which was stream being done in English. Thank you. So we had a few people actually let us know that, like, hey, this stream is always done in English. Is it possible to do it in other languages so that everyone is able to participate in these conversations and ask questions and whatnot? And at the moment, it's not possible for me and Shirna to do it because we don't speak other languages as comfortably as we do English.
Yeah.
While we can speak Korean, I think there's a subtle nuance that we're lacking to do official streams like this. And so that can be kind of an issue, but that has been noted. So maybe what we're thinking of is when we do these update streams, maybe send a post out on social media that's like
this, and this is coming, that kind of stuff.
And then put it in other languages as well to be able to do it. Yes, I do speak French, but like, again, if you're from Europe, your brand of French is different from mine. If you guys are like, I don't know, Cadbury chocolate, I'm like no name brand.
All right.
So it's a very different style. Like only Sly Nations would understand me, and a couple others. I found a few other Quebec streamers that would understand me. So
small world.
Yeah, so 4 of us, which would be great.
All right. Last thing on the list is the United Kingdom. Well, this is why I'm handling it, my countrymen. There is a age-appropriate design code. Basically, there was a law that was ratified last year. It took a year to come into effect. Basically, if I remember correctly, we sent an email saying, hey, we need you to fill this form in. Otherwise, is it only web account would be locked?
Your access to the website. So essentially, it's the essentially it's like a Protections Act, and so your legal guardian would have to sign off for you. to
Yep.
be able to continue using the website and have a linked account.
So if you receive that email, please do the response and make sure everything is gravy there. Otherwise, you won't be able to access the website, which would mean you won't be able to read the patch notes, I guess, and
Yeah.
add the coupon codes. So make sure that you do that. If you are locked out the website after September 9th,
I don't fully remember.
it's like sometime in September. If you can't access the website, that is why make sure that you go through the processes to get a legal guardian to continue your website experience.
Yep. Anything else?
No, that was it. That was it on the list.
I'll touch upon like the most common complaint right now because it's.
Go on then.
So, as you guys know from chat as well as in Discord, in game, and all this kind of stuff, voices and opinions towards next gen updates and stuff, like when is that happening and all that, those have all been forwarded. And by no means am I saying like stop talking about it. That's not a thing that happens. Keep talking about it. Make sure you guys do send in those requests to us, and just because that's the way that we can kind of gauge feedback on it. That being said, this is not the stream or platform to make that announcement. Any of those announcements would be done through the website or some official channel, because move the mic in more. All right. This is not the channel to do those official stream announcements because of situations like this, and I don't think it's not from us. So, yeah. When that announcement comes out regarding whatever decision that we make with that, that'll be done through the website and going from there.
Yep. There is one thing I did want to say, but I'll say it later on.
Okay.
Okay. I guess let's get into the patch notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it that time? Let's get into this week's patch notes, then quickly do the last week's patch notes.
Okay.
Because we got to go through in detail this time round, and then we'll do the next last week's.
Split through.
All right. So first up, Black Spirit's Adventure is finally here. Basically, you will get dice every 30 minutes, but you have to make sure that you load up that page and click acquire dice. We'll show you how to do that when we're in the stream. Basically, every 30 minutes, you'll be able to collect a dice. It doesn't stack, so you can't wait 1 hour to get 2 sets of dice. It's every 30 minutes you will get dice.
That being said, though, what is the Black Spirit's Adventure?
Basically, it's a board game with free rewards, stuff like Crone Stones and Dream Horse materials and Valk's Cries and things like that. And basically, you just roll dice, you go around the board. There's special dice, there are Arcana cards, and basically, all this information will be talked about in a GM note that should be coming out before the update goes live.
Before it goes
Between
live,
now and when the update goes live.
that's a very safe estimate. We'll also be showing you during the gameplay section just to kind of show you how it works and going from there.
Yep.
Um,
Skip
Yeah.
that part for now. Okay, next up, character changes. So, any of these actually worth doing? The movement animation for Archer, Guardian, Hashashin, Nova, Sage, and Corsair has been improved. I know I've read a lot of feedback from people who have already had this patch with PC that it's not enough, and that has been forwarded as well. But we're getting it this time round, and then we'll see how to proceed from there. So that's basically there.
Yep.
Then there's a whole bunch of Corsair changes, improvements, making things smoother between the awakenings, increasing a little bit of like lateral damage, stuff like that. Sage isn't getting its change this time round either, so Sage is still going to be around for a while. But Corsair basically is getting a whole page of changes and updates.
the Sage changes are still on Labs, right?
Yes.
Yes. So for those of you that don't know, Global Labs is basically the test ground where we test out other stuff. When that eventually comes in, it comes in for us as well. So yeah.
Yep.
Also, should we add this part?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Corsair, if you haven't had a chance to play her yet, she has been added as a trial character, and all of her stuff can be acquired through the trial merchant, essentially.
Yep.
So-
And also the knee that protrudes through the Desperado outfit has been chopped off, and now she only has one again. No. We've fixed that issue.
There's been a few other fixes with other classes as well, but we'll wait on when the patch notes are completely finalized to be able to publish that on the website.
All right, next up, this was kind of requested pretty heavily by some people, by some aspects of the community. The Adventurer's Luck buff from the campsite will now be available. Hopefully, actually, huge caveat. This is all subject to change.
Yeah.
It's all subject to change. We usually start with that. I completely forgot, so I'll bring it up here. But the Adventurer's Luck buff is in. If you don't know what this is, basically there are 5 tiers of buffs ranging from level 1, which is 10 million, then level 2, 3, 4, and then 5, which is 50 million. Each one is a 10 million increment. And instead of giving you extra duration, they give you extra item drop rate.
Yep.
So it'll be up to 50% for 1 hour for 50 million silver. Remember, that's not trash loot. That is item stuff.
So, because some people are asking about it, what is this? Like, how would you go about getting this?
So if you have a tent and you go to the shop, you will be able to purchase it there with silver.
The camp shop.
The camp shop.
There it is.
The camp shop.
And yeah, so again,
It does stack with other sources of item drop rate buffs as well.
at the moment. So like, I believe it'll be like that. The other thing is with the Olivia servers, the 30-day period,
Yep.
I would say, has been extended to 60 days. Obviously, if you're a part of this stream, most likely you're an experienced user at this point, and this doesn't particularly pertain to you. But yes, for new users and returning users.
New users only.
Oh, sorry, new users. New users, it's 60 days.
Yep. Okay, rift fragments are now family bound, so you can put them in storage after you do the timepiece. A couple of other changes
Regarding seasons.
regarding seasons, such as the when you do the exchange for items, it will just give you the item for your class instead of a box. Okay, small change here for monsters. 10% increase for the chance of obtaining knowledge from monsters in Balanos, Serendia, Calphion, and Media. That's by 10%. However, certain monsters in those regions will not experience that 10% buff, such as Schultz in Media. And Star's End counts as Camasylvia, I believe. So, yeah, 10% increase in knowledge there. You want to go for the reset one?
So basically, we've changed weekly resets to become, if you have a quest or whatever, the weekly reset is now at Thursday, 12 a.m. UTC. So you're going to have to change that per time zone.
Yeah, it's basically the normal daily reset. Every
Yeah.
Thursday now on the daily reset. Wednesday, if you're in NA, it's Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Yep.
Weekly quests will reset. If you have a quest that is weekly already, either accepted or not handed in, this rule will apply immediately. So when you do finish the quest, it will reset the next Thursday. If you've completed a quest before the update, a weekly quest before the update, it will be the next time will be reset the week after you took it or accepted it before, and then it will go to this new reset time.
When I say NA, we do mean PDT times, but because it's 5 p.m. PDT, for the most part, even in EST, I believe it should still be the Wednesday.
It will be Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday, 8 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah, like on the
It's 3 hours, right?
I can't remember at the moment. It should be 3. I know I have a
I
Montreal
think
timer
there's
on
3
mine.
time zones.
Yeah.
Europe, it will be, because you're in UTC plus 1, it will be 1 a.m. And for Asia, it will be at 9 a.m.
Yep.
GMT plus 9.
Cool.
But that only applies to a whole bunch of weekly quests. Was there anything else in here that we were going to talk about? Sorry.
Some other slight changes with quests and stuff, but not as like detailed.
Yeah, do you want to handle the next one? The next big one?
the Node War stuff?
Yeah, that's on you because you were the one who translated this, not me.
Yeah, this will be fun, right? So, to be able to participate in Siege, right, you need to have occupied a tier 3 or tier 4 once or more. Like that was your qualifications to get into Siege. Now it will be if you've occupied a node of any tier once or more, essentially, right? So anyone who has held a node will be able to participate in Siege.
Is it just that week though, right? Just the week? Yeah.
Right? So you have to be able to claim a node to be able to participate in Siege. And this is to make, I think it's more so that people can just easily enter and test it out and see how it goes for them. The other thing that has happened is that the participate button for Node and Siege has now been made to be usable after midnight on the day of participation. So you can actually participate on Node War and Siege War servers only, but the button for when you can actually press it has changed. We've also changed the APDP limit. I'm just going to read this out. It changed the APDP limits applied to Tier 1 Node Wars. Now also actually apply to forts, flame towers, hwachas, supply depots, and other annexes. But the extra damage from the Trina demolition axe, some Node and Siege annexes, as well as the medium-large siege towers, are not a part of that. We've also changed certain functions of the recovery centers. All those details will be in the patch notes in terms of the specific numbers. AP limits will also be considered for forts, flame towers, hwachas, other annexes. So because of that, we've also reduced the DP of Tier 1 forts, barricades, iron barricades, and wooden fence gates. We've reduced the Conquest War wooden defense DP by 10%. The Tier 2 to 4 node wars and Conquest War wooden fences down by 10%, and changed certain items. We've changed how certain items work within the inventory.
Yep.
Right? Whew. Next one. You want to do it or do you want me to do it?
You do it, man. You're on a roll.
Also, we have added something called the Spirit of Battle content. So essentially what happens is that during the Node and Conquest War, when people are popping off, this gauge will increase.
So the more people that die,
yeah,
the higher the gauge increases.
Yeah, more people get popped, and it increases. And because of that gauge, it's kind of like a limit break. You can figure out what special skills to use. Things like Breath of Life, which the cooldown for reviving during the node war actually resets, HP recovery stuff, as well as other skills.
Yep.
But it'll be, I think it'll be kind of interesting to see how console handles that, because it has been on PC, and I know the feedback regarding PC with that. So it'll be interesting to see how that works for us.
Yep. Okay, moving items to the central market. The central market directors and storage keepers, you can now move up to 20 non-stackable items at a time. So if you have 20 scrolls, it could be moved, blah, blah, blah. Actually, some of these, I think, were not available when we were testing earlier, so I'm actually going to stop there.
Yeah. Because these ones are actually substitute change, because some of these are,
Yeah.
Because I know that one for sure hasn't been put in yet. But yeah, I think for the most part, we're good on that end.
Yes. I don't think there's anything else in the other changes that would be... Yep. That's the patch notes for this week.
This is this week. Sorry, I know we said it before that we were going to go through last week and then this, or last update, then this
that
update.
Is this week's
update.
Yeah.
Very quickly, last update, right? Corsair Awakening happened, if you missed any of that. Graduation is also available. Now, this is a question I kind of want to ask chat. Thank you. This is something I want to ask both Twitch and YouTube for this. We did a stream, which was the Seasons 101, where we tried to help a lot of new players get used to Seasons. I know there were a lot of questions regarding graduation and early graduation. Do you think we should do another 101 stream like that to explain graduation, walk people through? Granted, for you guys who are advanced users at this point, this won't be beneficial for you, but do you think this would be a good idea for people that are relatively new or unaware? No, don't do it. What? No, don't do it. Yes, no. Okay, yeah.
It's
no.
mixed. All right,
it is mixed, but here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure. Right, there's a lot of people who are already making content that do that.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm wondering if a stream where we're taking in questions as we're going along would be good. Would be interesting. Not in terms of making content and more hype and all this kind of stuff, but rather more so to help people. But a lot of people do say no.
Well, we'll go for it at the end anyway. All right.
No, I know I'm asking people who are advanced, but at the same time, I think you guys are in a better position to be yeah, something like this would help new people.
I've seen a lot of people get upset. Wait,
People won't know what gear to keep and what it even means. Yeah, I agree with that.
One other thing from the Corsair patch notes, the sprint animation has been fixed.
Awesome.
The sprint
Okay.
issue has been fixed. But that was something I should have mentioned before. All right, let's go through some of the other patch notes. Let's just quickly go through this. Dragon scales increased the drop rate of those in certain areas, and you can now exchange them easier for the advice of Valks in multiple different cities. The Scallywags Island was introduced. The My Stats page was introduced, and we are aware of the issues where everything in that menu is contracted with the start button.
With the ellipses and stuff,
With the ellipses. So we're looking into fixing that. Yeah, we're looking into getting that fixed, just not this time. Command to gather was set for everyone. The restrictions on Node Wars were changed, but remember, the numbers were reduced even though it looked like they were increased. The attack AP cap is now 261, but that includes all sources of AP, not just your sheet number, which is the one that displays in the inventory. And that's pretty much it for that one.
Dope. Okay. That's it for the patch notes for last week. And then we'll do gameplay in just a second. We'll go through the events really quickly.
And we'll answer any questions about last week's update in the Q&A.
Yes. But also, guys, thank you for your opinions about that stream thing. Anyways, August 24th, PDT, 11 p.m. August 25th, 7 a.m. UTC +1. August 25th, 4 p.m. GMT +9. We're releasing a special free gift pack.
That was a weird way to introduce that. You should have introduced the start, then the date.
It's too late. So, it's done. It is done. We've been away for a month, man. I don't know how to do this. So you get a special gift pack, which you can get through the PlayStation Store or the Microsoft Store. It is free. You would get an Advice of Vox 60, Combat and Skill EXP 300% scrolls, 5 of them. A Treasurable Memories Classic Box, I'll talk about that in a second. Mystical Artisan's Memory Bundle, as well as Jay's Special Scroll ×3. The Treasurable Memories Classic Box is essentially the class that you open this box on will give you a specific costume for that class from the list.
Yeah.
Right? And the list is on the website. I know a few people were kind of talking about it on Discord, some people on YouTube as well. I'm not entirely sure what class I kind of want to open on or what I want to use the costume for.
But yeah, basically it's a free gift set. Make sure you accept it when it's available, August 24th, August 25th, depending on your time zone.
That being said, these costumes from the classic set box cannot be listed on the central market. That is an important distinction to make.
Yep.
Right? So these are just free costumes, as well as, like I said, Advice of Vox, a couple of scrolls that are loot-based as well as combat skill-based, and the Mystical Artisan's Memory Bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's the DLC. Next, other events. Starting from this update, the Secrets of the Rift have returned. If you remember from when Hessashin launched on PlayStation and Xbox, there was a special rift where you can get event bosses from the Dark Rifts to be able to get a chance to get the Box of the Enraged Undead, which earns you boss gear.
Yep.
There's no Chrome Stones in it. We have not decided to make a meme box like we did last time. But the Box of the Enraged Undead has the chance to give you a Giat's helmet, Beg's gloves, Griffin's helmet, Lieber's gloves, Red Nose's armor, Muskin's shoes, Dim Tree Spirit's armor, Uragan's shoes.
Yeah, and we will be doing the revenge match from last time because Skeleton King was absolutely busted strong at one point.
Right, let's talk about this for a second.
No. Let's talk about it when we get to gameplay.
There are 3 bosses. So, Tidium is the normal level. Skeleton King is hard.
Yep.
Lieber is very hard. During the event period, these will kind of show up. But after the event period ends, even if they're in your display, they will be removed.
Yeah.
So as soon as you get them, and
Run
when you're
them.
ready, take them on. Take a chance to get that chest.
Yep.
Anything else you want to explain about that?
No.
Dope. Okay, next one is Pocket Full of Sunshine. Sunlight fragments have appeared in this world. So essentially what this is when you go, messing around with monsters and beating them, you have a chance of getting sunlight fragments. You get 5 of these, and you make what is called the Echo of the Sun. The Echo of the Sun simulates what is kind of considered a boss rush. It's like the Rift Echo.
Yeah, Rift Echoes.
It's like Rift Echoes. So there's 3 stages. Stage 1 and 2, Red Nose, Beg, or Sano Siege Captain can appear.
Yep.
The 3rd stage can either give you treasure hunters or a massively strong boss, which is Cavalli, Ahab Solon Bear Spear Maiden, which is not a monster that we've seen on console, and Ahab Solon Wolf Spear Maiden, also a monster we have not seen on console.
Yeah. So basically, it is like the Rift Echoes, but it is for normal characters as well.
Yes.
Get a party together, do it. There's some good loot to be had in this.
That's the important part. This is it's Rift Echoes for the grown-ups.
That's fair.
Thank you, Twitch. That was a beautiful way to do that. I like that. Thank you. The rewards from this kind of vary, and all of that will be on the event notice.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Next one. In celebration of Black Spirit's adventure, we have the title. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Yeah, that was my idea.
I like
Why do
that
you
one.
say it so downhearted? You gotta say it like Fred Durst.
I can't say it like Fred Durst,
Rolling, 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 rolling. You gotta do the hand motion, man.
but you gotta bounce with it too.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so as Shirna mentioned during the patch notes, the Black Spirits Adventure is a board game where you get dice. You get 3 per day, in 30-minute intervals. During the event period, you will get 5 dice per day. These are collected through the Black Spirit Adventure menu, which will show in-game on how to do, not through your challenge menu. So days don't stack. So let's say you played for 60 minutes and you didn't collect your dice, you still only get 1 per 30 minutes.
Yep, you'll only get 1 because you didn't accept it.
Yes. So 5 dice per day, and then we also have the last event before, special, or the attendance and, returning user, new user stuff, which is the Black Spirits gifts, the special daily gifts. So per day, you can get certain gifts from the Black Spirit in the Pearl Shop for 100 silver, such as Cronstones, Dream Horse materials, and Superior Will Tendon potions. And during the weekend for 100 silver, you can get Shaku's Luxury Box, extra amount EXP scrolls, Life Scroll, Premium Elixir Box, and more Cronstones. And that is done through silver, 100 silver. And each item per day can be bought once per family.
Yep.
And then we have the
login. Yeah.
And then we have the login events and stuff like that. Okay, that's
All right.
it for events. We're gonna switch into gameplay for right now.
So one thing I do want to mention, we did skip over something, as you may have noticed right at the beginning of the patch notes. We're going to show that now.
And
Kashima?
because people in chat were also saying, man, like there's no love for life skillers.
Right. So, you see this guy here? This is the Imperial delivery guy. We have... Wait. Am I talking to the right guy? Wrong guy. It's this guy. Imperial crafting delivery. And there we go. We have added the books, the apprentice, skilled, professional, artisan, master, and guru cooking boxes. So as you can see, you pack a few of these bad boys together, different meals together. Basically, you craft 27 assorted side dishes, and you will get a master's cooking box.
But is this good for life skillers? I was told this update has nothing for life skillers.
Don't start. Basically, you choose one of the meals in the list, pack it, you get the box, you sell the box, everyone's happy, everyone's gravy. Remember, there are a few things. There are server and character limits, so it is based on your contribution points. And then there is the server overall limit. I know there's a lot of discussion about this, but, we do take that feedback. We are suggesting it. But essentially, remember, even if you can cook said meal, even if you can cook a Balanos meal at, let's say, Artisan 3, you cannot pack it until your cooking is Guru or higher. Well, Guru is the highest, but
Yeah.
basically you cannot package meals until your level is in that box range. So Masters, you can be Masters or Guru, but Artisans and below cannot craft it. This also applies to Alchemy. You have the medicine boxes here. package them up together, and away you go. One of the other things worth mentioning is that the special grades of meal, so for example, cold draft beer, they can be packed in a 1-to-3 ratio, meaning, if you have to pack 12 of them, 12 greens for the beer, you can pack 4 blues, and I chose that because that's the only number I could think of. So the Imperial crafting delivery is in.
All of this will be explained in the patch notes. The reason why we didn't say it during the patch notes is because we felt like we should actually show this one and explain it in depth in that sense. So in terms of making, let's say, the Master's Cooking Box, do I need all of those things all at once?
No, choose one of them. So you could choose the assorted side dishes. You have 27 of them. Package them up. That makes a Master's Cooking Box. You also have like 15 King of Jungle hamburgers, for example, and you could do that.
Oh, so the boxes, if you already have the
old boxes,
the soon-to-be old boxes, you will still be able to trade them in, but you will not be able to make said boxes.
Yeah. So the old boxes can be traded. As you can see, they are still in the list. You can sell those boxes, as you said, but you cannot make any more of them. So, I mean, if you wanted to get around the whole like limit thing, you could probably create some of these and then be able to sell them, but that's up to you. I wouldn't do it, but...
Kashima, you okay?
Kashima?
Okay.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah.
All right. The Old Moon Chords, they should be in, if I remember correctly, because it was in the last update, right?
Regardless of which, it will be in the patch notes if they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically one of the bigger contents of this one, for sure. Next thing we're going to show off is how to get to the Black Spirits Adventure.
Right. I was going to use recently used, and then remembered I should show the whole thing. So
Yeah.
you go to Reward, you go to Black Spirits Adventure, and it loads up the game. It takes a while to load in, but then when you're here, right, to collect your dice for your 30 minutes gameplay, in this menu, press X. That will give you today's dice. So that is X on Xbox and square on PlayStation.
That's the one.
And that will give you all your good stuff.
So once you press acquire, that timer starts running down where you have 30 minutes before you can collect your next. This is a test server, so we just have like 1 million dice right now, just to kind of show what it is. Once you press acquire, the 30-minute countdown happens, and the dice goes into that box right there where all the other dice are. It gets stored there. How do you use the dice?
Right, so you select the dice. You press the button that says use, which is A or X if you're on A if you're on Xbox, X if you're on PlayStation, and then you roll the dice.
Yep.
As you can see, rolling the dice. Nice 11 there. I was hoping for a double.
Are the dice limited to 5 per day? Like the rolls?
No, you can roll as many as you want. You just have to have the dice. What are we getting? Come on, hurry up. That took forever. All right, so that's
hurts.
the normal dice. They will roll 2, and then, it's done. That dice is done. However, if you roll a double, which is like 2 3s or 2 6s, you will get to roll again.
Yep.
And there are also special dice available, which are these bad boys. They will give me a guaranteed, please work. There we go. Guaranteed double 4. And I get a card, which was the next thing I was going to talk about. The Arcana cards are in as well. And because I rolled a double, I get 1 more roll. So they roll the dice, and I get a 6. Move forward 4. Look at that. I even finish it.
Nice.
And when you finish it, you get the Black Spirits Adventure box. Bam. And then you move up to the next
board.
I was not expecting it to go this well. I was not prepared for this.
To see your rewards, you could press RB or R1, and to kind of see how to...
Nope.
Well done.
My bad.
And to see if you want to see like the rules again, it's L1, LB. But as Shirna was saying, and as we saw, he got the Arcana card. What are Arcana cards?
Right. Arcana cards.
Arcana? Arcana.
I'd say Arcana.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these cards are special cards that you can earn, and they will break the limit of the world in advance. Basically, these ones here, the Pace of Delight will put you forward a set amount. So if I use this one, which is the +6, I'll use it. It will move me 6 spaces. Ta-da. Right, then you also have this one, Fated Encounter. Wait, what number? I can't remember what they do.
It resets the amount of rolls that you can do.
Yeah. So it resets the number. Da-da.
And you go back to the start.
I don't know why you would do that.
There are reasons to do
Then
it.
you have Nice Fluke. Receive 2 items or more when you land on use. So I'll use that. And then we roll the dice. It's been... I didn't get much time to play with it. Oh, look at that. Papa bless.
But that's kind of why you would also want to reset, because if you see a reward on that you wanted, or like a space that you wanted, and you know you could hit it again,
Yeah.
then you'd go for it.
Also, the double rolls will automatically do themselves.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about that. And then this one, Clattering Rattle, gives you random dice. So we'll do that this time round. We need to talk about how long this window lasts.
Thanks, Kashima.
Random dice, +6. No. Oh. Snake Eyes. And then the last one is Cosmos Cataclysm. And it'll put you in a random spot on the board. Bam. Like that.
Yeah, the roll, like I don't know what you would call that. The spin
The spin.
is, it takes a while, but it is what it is.
Look, man, anticipation is...
But that comes in. When you get your rewards, where do you collect them?
Well, you get them from your Black Spirits safe. And they come in the form of the Black Spirits Adventure part here. So they are separated. And you can just select them from there and pull which ones you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Any
so-
other questions with this?
Any other questions on the Black Spirits Adventure before we... What? All right, fine. You know what? Don't even switch it. Let's just show it. Because someone said, like, we switch out of this when the game's about to crash, and they think we could just instantly start the game.
Oh, no, it's to talk about optimization. I know what
What's
you
in
mean
the
by
adventure box? We'll show that once we finish beating...
that. Once we attempt to beat Skeleton King.
Man, last time he wiped the floor with
There
me.
is something about this. As we load in, guess what the Zerk is wearing? A lot of people, I don't like talking about the Pro Shop at all, honestly, on this stream. But a lot of people were asking about these outfits. These outfits are going to be available. So, really? Just panning shots?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's a beautiful...
Oh, you put your shirt back on.
Yeah, man. But you know what?
This is a test server. Before you look at the inventory, this is a test server.
This is a test server.
And-
yeah, that's... Look, this is the tattoo version. So it gives you tattoos. I should do video... I should do cinematography for perfume ads.
Yeah,
Not
he
bad.
looks cool.
All I'm going to say is, I know what I like.
Yeah, he does look cool.
All right.
So these outfits will be available in the update. Full list of that will be shared later. And now we're going to be taking on Skeleton King. So while you make your way over there, slight story time.
Right. So, last time we came out and did this, I got absolutely destroyed by Skeleton King, and Twitch chat and YouTube chat all had a good laugh. Look, Shirna's got no thumbs. And then y'all went in and found out what happened when you guys went in, and quite a few people messaged me like, yo, I'm sorry for sliding your thumbs, Skeleton King.
Kind of tough.
Kind of tough.
So there were people who, but everyone's experience was different. So for me, like Lieber and Skeleton King were a pushover. Like I didn't mind it. I know the mechanics, but Tedium was really hard for me. I don't know why. I did not enjoy fighting Tedium at all. But that was during the Hissashin release stream when we were showcasing Hissashin, and we really didn't know how to play that class, even more so than our actual mains.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go.
Are you going to be able to get the box, though? Because it is by chance.
I don't know. Didn't think that part through.
Oh, you do know your buff's on the left side, right?
Yeah, I know.
Cool. But yeah, Skeleton King is easy.
Yeah, you just got to get out of that red circle. But that red circle hurts.
You'll be able to handle it. Where is it?
Which one?
I'm not sure which question you're asking, like where what is, but each of the event rifts will spawn in certain areas and will move you around certain places.
Skeleton King is Eldritch Shrine.
Yeah. I want to say Libra was near. Last time when I had Libra, it was near Share Ruins.
Is it?
Yeah. You're handling yourself way better this time.
Yeah, because I know the red circle actually means business.
And you also know how to play this class, because that time we were playing Hash for the first time.
I thought I was playing Zerk, and that's when everyone was mocking me.
Were you Zerk on that one?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
were not.
I'm not really trying very hard to beat him right now because I am overpowered.
I had to fight Libra and Leighton at the same time. Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Come on. Finish.
Skeleton spawned at Soldier's Graveyard last year.
No, it wasn't. It was Elric Shrine. It's always been Elric Shrine.
No.
Always been Elric Shrine.
No.
He can move around a little bit.
Yeah,
I didn't get
I was
the
like,
chest.
it does move.
I didn't get the chest. I
You
just
didn't get
got
the
a
chest?
normal distorted dead chest.
And this one has crons, unfortunately. But yes, those chests are random in how you get it. Last year was it? When was Hash released? It was last year, right?
Last year.
I got, I want to say 2 or 3, but I completed like 5. I got really lucky with my chances on that one. But yeah, so the event ones are in.
Yeah.
The next thing we're going to be doing is
The Starlight thingamajigger, which is here, Echo of the Sun.
Sunlight.
The Echo of the Sun, this is a rift that would normally have 5 people. I'm going to attempt to do it on my own. Remember, this is a test server, so if you're looking at my inventory and going, whoa, look at that, CM's only played with Pen Blackstar. No. But yeah, this is only a test server, so we do have some extra stuff here that's left over from previous creations. So, actually, I am going to ask Kashima, can you quickly switch us to main cam while I input a few of the old dirty
Fancies.
hacks?
Yes. And also during this time, I'll take to mention this. The people who are saying that they have crashes and stuff, like I said, like in the past as well as now and more than ever, because people are saying that since the last update, it is more.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who didn't have crashes, it happened.
What?
Nice. People who didn't have crashes before, it happened more so after this update, as well as with the
Okay, that didn't
server
work.
swaps. Server swaps were causing that
Yeah,
issue.
server swaps. It's under investigation.
So if you and I noticed this for a lot of people, they when they sent a thing to the support, the thing that support will do is give you a troubleshoot answer the first time around. Because I know it doesn't look like this, but when we do send that, most of the time that has been the answer. And so if it doesn't work for you guys, like, yes, keep sending, like, reply to the message, and then they can further go in with
Send
that.
another ticket.
Yeah.
Don't say reply because, it doesn't work that way.
It does.
Oh, it does? You
Yeah.
can reply now? When was that introduced?
A year.
Oh, okay.
The Hashashin stream.
Oh, okay. It's been a long time since I sent in a ticket.
So-
It's been a long time I sent a ticket that required a response, because the last time I was like, hey, can I get my my crystal back, because I thought I had an extraction tool, and they were like, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to fight it.
They did do that. They also do give those like troubleshoot answers, and so for that reason, I'd say it's like stay patient with those answers. But it is under investigation, and to see how much ISPs are affecting the server side stuff, as well as our client side stuff, as well as platform stuff. So we're trying to figure that out.
Okay,
but
Kashima.
that's an answer I've given in the past before. Someone also mentioned that sorry, you can switch back, but someone also mentioned that, hey, like, I thought these boxes for life scaling were tied to Manos,
Uh-huh.
right? And they were, but I think after like a lot of like internal discussions, we're like, okay, like we can do this, you
Yeah.
know? And for the most part, with the with what it is that we were scheduling for the first half of 2021, I think we're still on pace, for the most part. For the most part, anyways. And then...
Did we talk about the roadmap?
No, I'll do that. So in our first roadmap, now the second part of the roadmap, Imperials are tied to bartering, so the argument is going good. I know what you mean. Like, again, like it wasn't... I think there were arguments for and against it, but it is, like, I'm just letting you know what thought process was. Now, in terms of the... I don't know, right? The roadmap itself, we had a lot of discussions with members of the community, whether it was through in-game, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, and some feedback on our social media channels and stuff like that as well, where I think players as a whole would just prefer a slight plan or a conversation about what's going to happen, as opposed to a well-curated video that we did last time. And I'm not so sure if it's going to be ready in as quickly, because for the most part, I think having a well-curated roadmap, and this is a personal opinion, having a well-curated roadmap is what worked for us. Like, while the process is kind of painstakingly aggravating to wait for, it worked for us. We got that. That being said, I hope we can get something else sooner than later. That's something that we've talked with Jezongnim about.
And all right, one of the things I'm going to mention as well, if you follow, some of you out there do follow PC and things like that, but there was a whole restructuring of what content they're planning to bring.
Yes.
Which also, you know, impacted the fact that, you know, we were most of the way through getting things done, and then it was like, okay, we need to switch focus and do this, and this, which includes the character changes that are coming. Man, I need more people to get through this quick. So, you know, the changes happen there, which obviously puts a not the brakes on, but it puts like things in different perspective and things have to change around. The character reworks were going to come out all in one block. Now it's going to be slightly different. I believe it's going to be one at a time, for Global Labs at least. So we're going to be monitoring that and seeing how that goes. But those changes have affected the things that we were planning. So we have to see and reevaluate what we're going to do on those.
But like I said, for the most part, with our previous roadmap, we're kind of well on our way, because I saw someone ask questions of, has it been like a certain time period since this last content drop, and the way they explained it. And it's like, unless things change, we'll announce that. Anything else with the... Is the Pen Capodia swap happening for those that sent in the tickets 2 weeks ago? Yes. The swap will occur during this coming update. The maintenance period, I believe?
Yep. The reason they end up getting done during maintenance is there is a lot of back-end work that goes into mass removing and changing items. So all those tickets will be batched up and produced through various means while you are not available to play. Oh, you... Did someone turn pilot mode back on?
According to the criteria stated in the notes, yeah. So in regards to the Capodia swap, there were certain conditions at which that you would have to meet before that swap can occur, but you would need to send that. I believe a lot of people have sent that ticket, and then that will be taken care of during this update. So yeah. In terms of the character reworks and stuff, I kind of get this, because the argument is that, like, you know, we're not PC and we don't have the same content as PC, so why are we also getting that rework? It seems to only happen during your convenience that we do the same things. In the case of character reworks, I would honestly say that that's pretty important to everyone on Black Desert, regardless of region and platform. Legitimately. That being said, though, I'm excited to see what people feel after it. because a lot of the changes can be good, and I think will be good, but it, like you said, we were talking in private, like,
Yeah.
it's gonna take some time to get used to. And a lot of people did bring up the mobile rework. And like, look how positive this was. They're not gonna be able to mess this up because of whatever. And I was like, dude, the mobile rework was like 50-50.
Yeah.
Like in almost every region, it was like 50-50 of like how it was introduced and what was happening with it, and the changes that occurred with it. So, should be interesting.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna say it now. Like, no matter what state it launches in, even if it, if it's great, cool. If it's just okay, whatever. I'm expecting the changes to be good, but I really do get the feeling that like initial feedback is gonna be like, this isn't that great because you're changing the way you play, and anytime you change the way you play, it gets rough.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels uncomfortable to start with because you got to get used to the new combos or like the new skills, or because I don't know what exactly it's going to happen in this thing. It looks like they're changing quite a few things, moving around skills and whatnot. But like that might end up being initially uncomfortable, but once you get used to it, it'll be fine. So I'm going to say, like, for those of you who do get to play it, and when it does eventually come, go in with an open mind and know that you're going to have to kind of relearn your combos, most likely, because things are going to be working different.
Yeah. And in conversations with people as well, like the how much can I say about this? Probably not too much, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm excited for the reworks in general.
Yeah, I legitimately think they're going to be good. I just think there's going to be that initial period of discomfort. Because, like, look what I'm doing now. I've done this a million times already. Like, these kind of combos. And then, like, if one of the skills changed or a new skill is introduced, it's going to be that awkward moment where you're like, okay, where can I put this in? How am I going to use this? Ugh. Didn't. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I think a lot of people do feel that, how do I say this? People wanted change, right? For the most part. Like, people did want change, but not so much change that it would completely change the play style of the class.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, something that we have been kind of monitoring and like trying to make sure that the core thing doesn't change unless it's absolutely like a necessity. But I don't know the full details of that. We've sent a... Oh, I guess I will say this. So there was a lot of people who, and I've mentioned this the last stream we did or 2 streams ago, which was a lot of people sent me their feedback on classes, and then we've been fighting for them. Like, hey, take a look at this. Hey, take a look at this. Hey, take a look at this. And I think we've made a lot of headway, especially in the case of reworks, because it's very clear. So, again, like I said, I'm excited for it. But that probably means nothing to a lot of people because we work here.
yeah.
So those words mean nothing until it actually comes out.
And we'll try and figure out a way to make sure that like they're displayed for you guys, and you guys can have your feedback on it. We know that you can't have access to global labs, so we're going to look into a way that we can get it shown. Hopefully not by me and you.
Yeah.
Because that would not prove anything.
And I think that, like I said, I'm not entirely sure if we're the right people to do that. Why does this monster look so hard? Because as someone in Twitch had already said, this is the Rift Echo for grown-ups, essentially. Like, this is huge, and you're meant to do this as a party.
Yeah, it's meant to be a 5-man party. However, as good as I am, I'm not a 5-man wrecking crew.
Yeah.
I'm like half a man wrecking crew.
Yeah, you're doing all right, though.
I mean, it helps when you're decked up to the nines to show party content like this. Yeah, like generally you're going to need a party for this, and it's probably going to be a little bit tough, I would say. Yeah. Depending on like, your current status. But the good thing is, oh, what did I get? Oh, that was a cheer for the hearts. Remember that if you spawn close by, you will spawn in here. and then you just kind of run out and go attack. So if you haven't done the Rift Echoes and you got like Puddledrum, you got puddles during that, you don't know where you respawn. You literally respawn right there in this farm here, and then you can go and attack. Was there anything else that we needed to show?
For this one? No, not for the most part. Like, I think we already shown the Black Spirits Adventure as much as we could.
I mean, I
think
could
we
just
showed functions of it. We'll probably consider doing a Graduation 101. Oh, man, it's far away from me again. We'll probably consider doing a Graduation 101 stream, which I think will be kind of nice for a lot of people who are new or relatively unaware of certain things. But, yeah. You got an Ogi? Nice.
You know what that means, don't you? It means on my personal account, every single one of those boxes is going to be dust.
Yeah?
Yep. This is just how life is. Just how life is.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I got Grass Beetle Crusher.
So leather pants and no shirt is a costume. No, that is an option.
That is an option. I will quickly show with the... Whoa! Mr. Parasitic Bee. Calm down here, man. There we go. The normal outfit here is with the shirt. Ta-da! There we go. And then you can turn it off the shirt on male characters by turning off the cape. The female outfit obviously is a little bit different, but there is one. And there is an outfit for Shy, which is different from everyone's.
Plus they wear pants, right?
Shy?
No, the female outfit.
Yeah,
they wear pants, yeah.
Yeah, they all wear pants. The Shy has a little monkey on its shoulder, and you can change the color of its butt.
Of the monkey.
Of the monkey, yeah. Of the monkey butt. You can change the monkey butt. Okay.
There is no Nova Key update in this update.
No. Is that a skull on the...
Yeah. It's a Jolly Roger.
You're wearing the Jolly Roger?
He has a Jolly Roger tattoo as well.
I thought it was just a skeleton. Man, I'm really bad at recognizing symbols. Where's the Jolly Roger tattoo?
There it is.
That's not the Jolly Roger.
That's a Jolly Roger.
Nah, that's just a skull, mate.
What do you... What?
That's just a skull. Okay, that's just...
That's a Jolly Roger.
No, because the Jolly Roger is swords.
No, a Jolly Roger is just a logo.
No, the Jolly Roger is the skull with the swords.
Look, I've seen
They're
enough...
not a logo. Jolly Roger is an actual flag that can be flown.
I've seen enough One Piece to be able to be an authority on this. All right, that's a Jolly Roger.
Look, man, if you're getting your information from Weeb stuff, there might be something wrong.
What's wrong?
All right. Anyway, show us the female version. I don't have a character with it. It will require a bit of fandangling if we're going to show it.
Main cam.
Yeah, go main cam. I'll fandangle, and then I'll get it.
Okay, cool.
You get questions from Twitch while we're waiting for the...
I'll go with questions and stuff. Wait, anime is weeb stuff? It is indeed. Yeah, Jolly Roger's anything with a skeleton.
Oh, look, I'm a walking Jolly Roger.
Like,
I have a skeleton inside of me.
It's an emblem.
Nah, mate.
It's absolutely... When's this update dropping? For everyone, I believe. It's tomorrow.
Yep.
Kashron, can we get the maintenance times, actually? Just so that I can be sure. Are you going to come party on Serendia 2 when hitting Manos? Yes. So... Oh, I guess I'll explain this part too, right? And this is a huge apology to essentially our EU community. I haven't been playing on... I wasn't playing on EU for the longest of times, and now, like, I've started a personal account on there, starting to get to know everyone from the bottom up and trying to get used to everything. The EU community plays very differently, which I wasn't able to do this in the last stream or last update because we didn't have a stream. But two of our partners, Lord X and Zect, had this they were casting a 2v2 tournament, which I highly recommend. It was actually really fun to watch them.
Hold on, I'm gonna jump on Kashima's computer for a second.
They made like graphics, which are really cool. And for some reason, someone made and I know who it is, but I don't know if it's okay to say their name. Someone made a Shirna clone as a Zerg, which was beautiful. I thank you for that. That was awesome. I highly enjoyed it, and so I hopefully will be able to spend more time on the EU servers just to get to know more of you guys. But because of the time zones that I play in, it's very different. Of course, they play differently. EU does, yeah, I know. EU has a very different playstyle, and once I kind of spend a lot of time on EU, I'll move over to Asia and see how that playstyle is personally, and going from there. I'm also playing a different class, and I think some of you will be upset with me, but I'm playing a sorceress. And yeah, being a Sorc is tough. It's very different, but I've been enjoying it a lot. I've been learning a lot from a lot of people as well, which has been great. Do we get the Cord quest with Carolyn with this update for the 10-time packing? I believe it's in.
I'm gonna have to double check.
But yeah, that needs to be finalized. But sorry, that was a little splurb of EU. Like, I'm enjoying my time there, and it's been fun. He was a ninja. Who was a ninja? I was a ninja? I was not a ninja. When can we get fail stacks from the blacksmith, the rework for that? Not sure. I can't give you a date on that,
Not
unfortunately.
yet is the answer to that one.
Yeah. It is not in, I checked. I meant with this update. It might be in with this update. There was another question I just saw. Is Mono still September or with this patch? It is not with this patch, but we're still on pace for the roadmap.
All right.
Otherwise, different.
So, I'm going to have to put out an announcement here before we get into this one because I realized we did a few things when we were making this character. Can we switch to the in-game view? Right. Now, this one has tattoos.
Is this the Corsair?
It might be.
Oh, no.
It has tattoos, so those tattoos in this one are not a part of the outfit. This is the tattooless version for Corsair. However, this is the one with the mustache. I loaded up the wrong one, and by the time I'd already done what I needed to do, it was a little bit too late. So, oh, wait, that's the Black Spirit. Hold on. So the tattoos are not a part of the outfit on this one. Most of you have already seen this outfit anyway, but this is the tattoo. And then you can put on the, you can take off or take off the cape, which will reduce you to this. But yeah, that's the female outfit on Corsair. Please be aware that big white tattoo in the middle was a tattoo that we did during pre-creation. She has a lot of tattoos. She also has the beautiful mustache tattoo. Those are not a feature of the costume. Just wanted to...
Shirna made Trent a girl.
You know when you load in and you start doing something and then like you put it on and you realize like, oh man, I completely forgot about that tattoo.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. I'll try and show it on the Shy as well, but that's the costume here. Can I change the...
The mustache is never going away.
No, I know the mustache is never going away, but the boots are separated from the rest of the outfit.
It looks like me before the haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't look that good, though.
I'm gonna switch to a Shy since some people would want to see it.
Cool. Oh my god. Oh, that just made me so happy. If you can just look past the mustache, it's pretty nice.
Look, man, if you have to look past the mustache, maybe you're not appreciating art as much as like some of us do.
Did you just say it's art?
Yeah. You got a problem with that? That was art.
I like that you have a very broad definition of art.
My definition of art is the only definition of
Are
art.
the movement changes for the newer classes, meaning how they... So the movement changes for the new classes or
Yep.
newer classes.
Which I will show
Does that
shortly.
affect how they run or their turn speeds and
It's
stuff?
only when you have your weapons drawn. It's only in combat stance. And it's basically the stopping distance. So all the characters will just move like that. But newer characters, they have like the momentum animation. So they'll like do a little sidestep a little bit more.
Yeah.
That is what is changed in this one.
Trent or Shirna question. There's a mansion outside of Heidel. It was put in, how do you acquire it? Much
Not
like
yet.
the Nova key. More
Not yet.
details later.
Yeah, just not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, all right. Let's just make sure that this this is a basic character. Okay, all right.
Do you want me to go over and switch?
I'll switch it. You control the camera. I'm gonna trust you on your artwork here.
My artwork. Okay, so this shy actually looks really nice. Hit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the slow motion controls here. That's pretty good.
I got this. And then this is how we. Yeah. I can't do the slow motion with the D-pad, but
you just kind of hold it, right?
yeah.
All right, and that's the other one.
The shy one looks really nice. The monkey's adorable.
Zoom in on the monkey. Yeah, and you can change his colors. All right. Okay, main cam.
It has a Jolly Roger as well.
It has a skull. Not a Jolly Roger. It's not on the flag.
Oh, man.
All right. So Q&A time. Oh, you know what he did?
Yeah. So,
Kashima goes away for 2 minutes and everything blows up.
are you gonna put it up?
Well, I'm gonna fire Kashima. Sure, let's go.
Does the monkey have a name? What?
Shirna.
Whatever you want to name it. Please name it something nice.
Okay, the weapon skin. Yeah, that is Black Star.
Yeah.
That is the Black Star.
Serendia stuff. So Serendia.
Kashima, can you be on top of the blue button, please?
There was an issue with Serendia in general where some of the there was a couple of issues. This is I think while you were gone as well.
Yeah.
There was a couple of issues with Serendia as a whole, and so some of the guild payments didn't go out, but it did go out with the last update. Or is it this update? I believe it was the last update. It did go out. But
On Asia?
yeah. Aqua says put my picture back up. No.
It's coming home with me. It's gonna sit on my mantelpiece.
I thought the monkey would be alive. No, it's not a new set of skills with the monkey.
That would be cool though if it would just like, can you imagine every time you load in, it just moves position slightly? But like we don't make it a feature in the game. It just moves from one shoulder to the other.
What do you mean are we ready to switch screens? We've been doing it while you were gone.
Yeah. Kashima, you step outside. I can replace you. I can replace you.
But he is our director.
He is our director, technically.
When are you going to fix the autopath in the ocean? You shouldn't autopath a true person of the seas, because I was about to say a different word, can navigate the ocean themselves.
However, it is something that we were working on. I think a couple things came up in the interim, but it is something that we have brought up. That we would like the smoother path that is possible to bring in. However, UI elements always are weird. Sometimes we can bring in UI elements immediately. Sometimes it takes a lot of work to get it to work. For example, the Black Spirits Adventure is a UI element. Took a very long time to do. Much like the new improvements to the blacksmith with the fail stacking and stuff like that, that is another UI element. It is being worked on, but sometimes the UI elements are a little bit on the tricky side.
There are going to be people who have made arguments against this because what about this, this, or this? We know, but that is what the voice is right now.
Sometimes it is easy. Sometimes it is not. It really depends on what happens when you put it in, because sometimes you'll put it in and it will work immediately. Sometimes you got to make it work. Sometimes you put it in and it breaks everything else. Like, it's just one of those things with programming in general where you change one thing and something else can randomly change.
Serendia 2 is bugged?
Serendia 2 is bugged? What's wrong with Serendia 2? I haven't been playing on it.
Caution, can you... Yeah.
Can you message people? Yeah.
On the 101 stream, you guys said that we get the same rewards if we do the growth quest, but I never received my Serendia Soldier beginner free... Oh, the free costume. Etc. So, the rewards that you would get by doing the special growth is in relation to the Black Spirit Pass. So if you do the special growth, you'll still get those rewards.
You know what? That probably was overlooked. The Serendia garb.
Yeah. So like but that is a good point to bring up.
Yeah.
So
it might be a bit late to salvage that, but we'll bring it up and talk about it. Not sure what a resolution would be on that though.
Yeah, not sure, but thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, we can't swap tunes on servers without an error. It is known, it's been investigated. Most likely, it's not a build issue, which means like the game itself. It is a server-side issue. So we're investigating that, and if it's fixed, it will get fixed.
So it is S2,
without a download. That was happening to me on Arsha. If you switch to Serendia 2, you get an internal error. I don't think it's just Serendia 2.
No, but if they're saying like
Serendia is the worst hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Serendia did have issues last time. Not last time, like a week or so ago. I still hear Mystics yelling in my ear. That's just them trying to get your number.
Wait, that should have been fixed in the last update. No, it should have been. It was in there.
It was in there?
There was an audio thing in the last update. That's why I asked you. I sent you a message the day after, hey, how's it feeling with Mystic? And you said, it's all right.
Yeah, that doesn't. You just asked me how it was Mystic. I was like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all
The
good.
internal error is just swapping in general. Yeah, it's not related to a server, but, you know, what we will do is message people for an update. I don't know if we'll be able to give you one during the stream, but Kashima, can you please handle that?
Yeah, there's other servers as well. Okay.
Yeah. It's only switching server. Yeah. Okay.
Its initial login as well.
I haven't seen it on official login, actually. Like, logging in generally has been fine. It's switching servers or switching characters for me. But, yeah, I'll bring it up.
Wish there was an easier way to get Black Star weapons. The material that you need to start everything off, I got really lucky and bought it off the Central Market.
The remnants?
Yeah.
There's tons of them now.
Yeah. So, like, I would say, like, go from there, and then,
But I guess it depends on your server.
yeah, because this was on NA. On EU, I'm not quite at the right level to begin the Black Star quests and stuff like that. So, that'll be kind of interesting. But I imagine you're from EU in that case. For me, it's only when switching to S2. It's always S2. What about S2? Huh. And also the emote for graduation may not be working. Let me figure out the S2 thing first, and then go from there.
I'll see if I can find a message about it.
Spanish community translations. A lot of people here cannot understand anything about the streams. And I'll say this about languages in general. Both myself and Shirna have been really lucky with this, where members of the community have been translating streams or summarizing it. So we know someone who's translating it in Thai, in Mandarin. There's another language too. There's someone who summarizes it in French. For Spanish, I'm not sure. I believe there was a content creator on... Is that the person I should be mentioning, Kashima? Okay, so there's someone on YouTube, I remember, that was doing patch note summaries and stuff like that, but I'm not entirely sure. I wish I knew more languages to be able to stream in those languages, but we'll have to see. I'm not so sure if we're going to be able to do a stream in Spanish or offer captions or translations, because unfortunately this just happens. I'm trying to translate with two guys at the same time. Translate the stream? Yo, that's pretty sick. Please send me a message and let me know how that goes, and so I can shout you guys out. Can you fix the enchanting bug when you close the enchanting window crashes PS5 EU? So Monkey, that one, if it's crashing specifically in the enhancement window, if there's an error code, I'll have to take a look at it. Like, I'll have to definitely investigate that more. Doesn't YouTube auto translate? Do you really want to trust the auto translators? Auto translators is pretty tough. Auto translations is not okay. Yeah, I wouldn't do it for things like this where I speak with a really weird accent and whatnot. Why get mad at people for not speaking? I don't think they're mad. I think it's that they, and I get this, right? I was lucky enough to be born in a very francophone area, and learned English. So my accessibility to a lot of things is a lot more than people who were only francophones in my area. And so I understand that. I understand when people are like, I do want more accessibility, and that is something that I think everyone should kind of strive towards. So my efforts in learning language, like my efforts in learning Russian, have not been great. I can listen and understand Russian, but to a certain extent, but I can't speak it comfortably yet. So hopefully we'll go from there. Text me, I can help with that. NYX, find me on Discord, man. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yes, the Megorio outfit is this update. So sorry, I just went to make a couple of phone calls.
The next gen version with their dodges, I've talked about. This is not this platform of communication where that announcement would come from.
It's not the avenue.
But still tell me.
Kashima, can we throw up the coupon code then?
He's so slow.
I know, man. He is busy though. He's trying to get a couple of things done.
Life Scalar Unite. This will give you extra life EXP scroll times 2. I believe it's the good version, but I still don't want to kind of confirm that. But yes, this will help you get to certain levels of
Cooking or alchemy
or whatever else you prefer. I speak English and Spanish, and I'm thinking about streaming passionate. I would say, if you do passionate stuff, because I know the person who's doing the Thai translations does like a summary, because we talk about a lot of random stuff.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of random stuff, and it bounces all over, especially for the Q&A. So maybe a summary would be great, especially for events. That'd be dope too. And to have that kind of content out there. And definitely let me know, or let Shirna know, or Valterra, or whoever. Let us know, and so we can actually kind of do that. That'd be kind of sweet.
Imagine being hungry for the disappointing codes. Man, these extra life skill codes, gonna throw it on my shy while I'm cooking. Get me a couple of extra levels. Maybe a level. But yeah, everyone's busy, and my phone won't work here with like the chat app that we use. And I don't want to like cuddle up next to you and be like, hey. Velen Gormoth being worked on. Can't reveal too much at the moment. Boss health notifications. Not. It might be tricky, but it's something that we can definitely ask for. Like, you know, when it gets to 50%, just say like, you know, it's at 50%.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting actually.
The third tag stuff. All right, I've seen a lot of talk about this, on like PC Reddit and here and there in console. So it's not so much on us. Honestly, I don't think a third tag would happen. Purely because like maybe a third tag could happen, but not with the gear copy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a tag could happen, but not with the gear copy. But again, like, it's something that we're going to have to bring up. It has been brought up in suggestions, but we haven't had any official word on it.
The error code is BEC004.
Yeah.
That's a corrupted game file.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No, it's
You have to restart it,
no, it's an upload file. It's an upload issue,
That one.
BEC04. It's an issue with uploading onto the server. Yeah, it is. No. BEC04 is slightly different. There's multiple different ones that have the same one. That one, if I remember correctly, is an server upload issue.
Okay.
Like, uploading to servers can be a little bit.
Coupon page shows a 404 error code.
Oh, it's all going. It's all going.
The coupon is valid for 2 days, starting from 11 a.m. GMT +9. It is valid for 2 days. There was one that I wanted to go for.
Let me enter my coupon right now on the Black Desert Plus app.
A lot of the languages that people are talking about, like Spanish has a lot of regional dialects, I would say. I'm not as well versed in it, like all the intricacies of Spanish, so I won't be able to make a good statement about that. But I still think that it's an avenue of content that people can kind of go towards, as well as for people who. It makes it sound like I'm making people work for me, but I think one of the avenues of content creation for Black Desert that's kind of needed, especially within the context of console, is other languages. Have someone help you subtitle it, and the subtitle options for YouTube are actually pretty decent. Like once you're able to input it yourself, because subtitling is not that difficult there. But there is a lot of software that will help you do it. So if you need help with that, let me know, and I'll kind of direct you in that way.
I just entered the coupon code and it was fine, but I did it through the app because someone was saying that it was having issues.
Yeah, that was
Names
invalid?
on pens when? Now. Only on new pens though. It doesn't work on old pens. Mostly because the creator of the items wasn't stored, I would assume. There wasn't a ping to stick it on there. So only new items tap to pen should have the pen engraving on it.
Authorization key error. Why do I know?
It's the same. It's the same one. It's the switching servers one. It's the one I was showing you yesterday.
Which one? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Shirna, what's my hair routine? Man, get up, have a shower, put some shampoo in my hair, rinse it off, walk out the shower, done. That's my hair routine. I don't do anything to it. I cut it short. I let it grow for 3 or 4 months, and then I get it cut short again because I'm too lazy to go to get my hair cut. That's fine. It's not working for us either using the app.
I know this is a dumb question. Are you on console?
Yeah, this is only console. If you're trying to do it on the PC
Never
ones,
mind,
then it's
got
not
it.
going to
Okay.
work.
Never mind, got it.
I penned season bakes and no name. What?
After the update?
Zeno, send a ticket. I'd say
Wait,
send a
does
ticket.
season gear not count?
I don't know. I think it does,
It
but
should. That's
yeah.
kind of weird. App worked for me. Okay.
When can we expect to fix? Honestly, when it's fixed, unfortunately, I don't have much of an answer. I can't push people for that right now.
Zeno, I'll look. Yep, Zeno, I'll take a look into that. Got it on stream the other day. Okay. Any news about Odalita?
I heard the weather there is wonderful.
No. I'm sorry. The reason why I laugh about it is like, I know a lot of people do say that man, I can clear everything already. So many people can clear everything already, which is not entirely true. And I don't think, I would think that you would be shocked at the amount of people that can survive in Odalita on console. And I think we're making our way there faster than other platforms and regions had leading up to Odalita. There was a longer period of time with it, and I think we're making our progress faster than there, but I know a lot of people feel like it's too slow and stuff. Kind of navigating that water is a bit tricky, but yes. But no, we're not ready for Odalita. That is the one thing I can definitely tell you. What time do free things hit the PlayStation Store? I have this here.
Yeah, now you gotta find it.
I got it. Oh, why do we throw things around like this?
I know. We gotta clean it up as well today.
Oh God, I've got it. Oh, it's the one with the big picture. Okay. North America, August 24th, 11 p.m. PDT is when it goes up. Europe, August 25th, 7 a.m. UTC +1. August 25th, 4 p.m. GMT +9 for Asia. And you can get that from the PlayStation Store or the Microsoft Store.
Yep.
The notice is on the website.
It's already up.
Yeah. You're not ready, but some of us are. No, you're not. You're really not.
Some might be.
Some. Very few. But yeah.
But yeah, it is something that, obviously it is the next place to bring in. So obviously we are aware that we will be bringing it in sometime in the future. We're not sure when. We don't have a date that we can publicly announce. But yeah, basically we know that it's the next piece of content that will be added in terms of the next big place. We know. But we don't have time. We don't have the information to deliver to you at this moment.
Someone asked for the free stuff. Do you need a PS Plus account? Certain regions require
Germany.
Certain regions.
Germany mainly.
Certain regions require an active PSN subscription to be able to get this added to your account. Please do keep in mind, like you guys are in this stream, right? So I imagine.
If you're playing the game, you'd have PS Plus, right?
Well, no, I mean like if you're playing the game, you have the game. Like this pack does not include the game.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that's not needed to be stated in the stream.
No other coupon.
There are no other coupons. Please go to sleep if you need to go to sleep. Thank you for hanging out with us. That's actually really sweet. Cloud. I will not dignify that with a response.
I don't. All right. Someone has asked if we get an AMD FSR on console version. I don't know if the consoles support the I believe firmware that's required for that.
And I don't believe that's a question
It's
for us.
it's a technical answer that I can't give. I legitimately don't know.
It's 5:35 a.m. in Europe. We want to go to definitely go to sleep, dude. That's perfectly fine. I want my picture. Nah. Does the tent actually help with the poppy straps?
It would, because
Yeah.
it's the item drop increase up to 50% for 50 million silver. So it would help the drop rate on that because it is an item. But I mean, yeah, it's
What
there.
about custom chat macros? Y'all can't be trusted. Aqua, why?
No, it's like I'm gonna have to talk about it, but yeah, I don't know what
The chat macros?
Yeah, the chat macros.
The chat macros are. How do I say this? The chat macros, from my understanding so far, is that there are certain things that, let's say, a group of people or company may find acceptable, but the other peeps don't.
Right, yeah.
And so that's kind of weird.
Okay. All right. The tower grind spots, there were issues with it last I checked. It was really doing interesting things. So, again, it is something that will come when it's not doing what it has been doing. But yeah. Chat filter should have an on-off switch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I agree.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are things in the way of that, if that makes sense. But I'll bring it up again. Because I remember, I think we got an okay, like, maybe to try it out. But there are still things that need to be censored, weirdly enough. It sounds weird, but even if you remove the censor, there's still things that need to be censored. But yeah.
There are methods into taking ownership of a guild when your GM may be inactive or whatnot. But I do know what the person was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when that would be coming, because is that not only on
Wait, that was in. That was in
the
either
transfer? It was the last one, right?
either the last one or the one before that, where if a officer or above logs in, it resets for everyone, but it's like 15 days. I can't remember what else happened with that.
Can we see the Shirna version y'all were talking about? The Shirna version, I would ask. I think a lot of people have this by now. Because you were, I think, out of the room. So we were talking about no, you were here. The EU 2v2 tournament that Lord X and Zect had, and then someone made a Shirna Zerk.
Oh, yeah.
I would
was
ask
just leaving.
Lord X, Zect, people of EU Fight Club, or anyone else that plays as Zerk, because I think every Zerk saw that. That's in the Discord.
Yeah. It was stunning. It was a little bit, a little bit on the mean side with the chin. The double chin might have been a bit more than a double chin.
But that reflects the amount of power you got.
Yeah, that's how I made myself sleep that night. Instead of crying myself to sleep, I was like, they were just trying to represent my power.
Weren't we talking about what's that thing? It's in Fairly Odd Parents, right?
Crimson Chin.
Crimson Chin.
That superhero with the big chin.
Yeah. That's
Crimson
Fairly Odd
Chin.
Parents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think of it like that.
Yeah. Okay. Fix RBF. The rewards. Boo Fireheart, you said this last time. The rewards are sent as soon as it ends. They're sent to your Black Spirit safe. I don't believe if you're dead at the moment they don't send. It might just not print in the system window. They should still be sent to your account. If not, please send a ticket so that can be investigated. But as far as I know, it's always automatically sent whether you are dead or not to your Black Spirit safe. Blue Button Kashima.
Can we get online guild member filters and guild voice chat rooms?
The 10 life skill boxes should be in with this update. I need to double check. It was added last update, I believe, or will be added soon. I can't remember. It's been a few weeks. Potion weight soon. Siege rewards. Those things will be coming in the future.
For the online guild member filters and stuff like that, that's been a conversation, but we're trying to see if we can make that work with the app itself. But you're able to communicate through the app, and that would just straight up tell you if you're offline or online.
What?
As a guild member.
Oh, yeah. So on my vacation, man, scratched my elbow really bad, and it really hurts. You can't see it because the Black Spirit's in the way, which is good because it's disgusting.
If you guys make each other? Oh, no, dude, like, I don't think we'd be able to make each other.
Corsair skill add-on for open fire not working, hitting properly. That might be in. I can't really remember what changes were in for Corsair in this, but that sounds like something that was fixed. If not, I'll double check it for you.
So one more time, the
combat and skill EXP.
What is in the update this time around?
So, quickly, Imperial delivery for alchemy and cooking, Black Spirit's adventure mode, Corsair improvements,
And some other class stuff.
Some other class stuff. What else am I missing here?
There are some knowledge changes as well as some quest changes, and the
Usually I'm really good with this stuff, and
a bunch of events. Like the events this time around are more like party based. So there is a party version of it, and there's also a solo rift event stuff.
Yeah.
So I go from there.
The Manor Mansion. Oh, the tent buff. Yeah, the tent adventurer's luck buff. The up to 50% drop rate, item drop rate will be in as well. The Manor Mansion is not unlocked in this update. We're still preparing the things for that on the back end. Mastery affect the cooking boxes. I believe I need to double check that actually. That's something I need.
My understanding is they do, but that will be listed in the patch notes most likely.
The magic shard, black magic crystals is dry. Most people who know what they're doing are keeping them for themselves because of the accessory, the pen accessory thing. Same as Blackstones. Both of those are needed for that event, and because of the high number that is needed, a lot of people are storing them right now. Events on that, something we'll consider, but I don't know how much we can put forward on that. We separated it from Manos Gear. Basically, that's what's happened. It was originally going to be tied together. That's what we were told. However, through more discussion and feedback that we get from you guys from various avenues, we pushed a little bit harder to get them separated. My throat.
Got the Guru box that was supposed to be with Manos Gear. What happened there?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that one. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to do something else. There was a question that came up, which was about the anniversary stuff. But the anniversary stuff is more so because PlayStation hit 2 years, right? Because someone was actually asking, and this is probably on me for not being able to write the notices properly, which was, what's the anniversary for? The anniversary is for PlayStation, but everyone gets to be a part of this, which is we're gonna have we have the couple events, which is the special logins that started last update. No, that started on the 18th.
Yep.
As well as the playtime rewards, and then we have the free DLC that's coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Today.
The
Yesterday.
free gift pack, and then maybe we're gonna release a GM note that kind of summarizes everything that happened, so it'll be easier to catch. Will we ever see the return of Berserk? You say return, but on console it never happened, and I kind of explained it, but that's a no.
Most likely not. A very, very high percentage of not.
Yeah, like at the moment it's a no. Matchmaking for RBF, that was something that was suggested. That's I know it's being considered in general.
Thank you, Kashima, for the update. We're still checking out those things. If our GM chat's offline, does that count as active? No. If I remember correctly, the chat isn't the same as the central market, but I'm unsure. I need to double check that again. I would have had an answer a couple of weeks ago, but I forgot it. I've been on vacation since then.
Is the outfit perma? I imagine you mean the one from the free special gift thing. The outfit is perma. It just can't be placed on the central market.
Yep.
The login reward one for new users or returning one, I believe that's time limited, but it'll straight up say on there.
The permadex, the penalties for permadex is still, if I remember correctly, being tweaked on Global Labs. It is nowhere near ready at the moment.
What knowledge changes? So in certain areas, the transfer gain knowledge.
Balanos, Serendia, Calphion Media, 10% increase on obtaining knowledge of monsters. Stop 10-second animation after chat or inventory when. Don't hold your L2 button leaving a menu is usually what causes it. I didn't walk off a bridge this time. This time I got knocked back by a wave that caused me to like graze my elbow real bad because I went to a water park.
I like that people remember the bridge story.
Man, yeah. So the stop animation is something you can control yourself. Don't hold shoulder buttons while exiting a menu. For some reason, that can cause weird things to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So for the Dark Rift event, should I save them or doesn't matter? I would say I don't know. It's up to you. I have what I'm going to be doing, but yeah. Don't.
I would say, like, honestly, there's 15 slots for the Dark Rift during the event, right? Just monitor that properly. Last time when the event came around, I had like a quote unquote strategy, and other people had strategies. It's all tinfoil hat theories on how to make this work out better. Some people got really lucky and got a lot of bosses, but not the boxes. Some people got like 3 bosses, 3 boxes. It all really depends. For me, I just try to clear them as fast. I try to clear the event ones as fast as I can.
Will players that already have the app get the reward for linked account event?
I don't believe so. I believe they were for new. I believe. I'd have to double check that.
I don't know. Mind you, we already got the, what was it? The, what you call it, pet? If you links right at the beginning. The Skyhawk? The Skyhawk. Yeah.
No, this is with the app. The app didn't give you the Skyhawk.
It was linking your account, though.
Yeah. This one is more for there's an event for the app.
Oh, okay.
So I believe those are new downloads, but I would have to double check that notice off the top of my head.
Okay, while this is going on, the server issues are being investigated. It seems like it's getting progressively worse. We did report it yesterday when it started, so it has been investigated for a while. We're trying to see what is going on there. So yeah, we're doing that. Oh, one other thing. Server maintenance for NA is 1 hour earlier. So it's the same time it should have been the last time.
Don't explain that. Don't explain that. It's just like our normal start times are different. So make sure you look at the SNS post or social media post as well as the website post.
Look at you trying to make things easier for everyone.
How dare I do this?
How dare you?
How dare this happens?
So
read it up.
NA For North America, for PDT time, it is 10 p.m. Stop moving it, Kashima. Trying to read here. All right, August 24th, 10 p.m. till August 25th, 3 a.m. That is PDT time. For EU, it is August 25th, 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. and that's UTC +1. And then for the Asia region, 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. GMT +9. So 1 hour extra on the NA as we perform some extra maintenance that needs to be done.
Things are happening. Hey. Wait, what am I ignoring? Oh, the custom profile picture stuff for the classes. No, that has been kind of put on a back burner. I know we talked about it for a while now, but I don't think it's as high of a priority. But I'll keep asking about this.
The camera was still too low, wasn't it?
For what?
We look really small with this asset right here.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
We should have brought the camera. We usually bring the camera down just above the Guardian's head, but then the screens get in the way. Yeah. Anyway.
Wait, I have a child?
You look like a child.
There's a difference. If I had a child that I don't know about, that'd be kind of confusing. Then I'm a new guild member, so I'm all right. Bring in a female content commentator?
I guess creator.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. There was, how would I say this? There were a couple until she got really bogged down with work. Eva, she was really cool.
Yep.
For someone who was learning English alongside of playing BDO and streaming, and that was really, really cool. So if you guys have content creators like that, let me know, or let Delphi know, Valterra, Shirna, anyone. Like, that would be sweet. I don't see why not. I know a few people are doing content creation. Like, I know Miss Contagious was doing a couple of guides every now and then when it was right.
The kill notifications, when we say that certain UI elements are a lot harder to get to work with than others, weirdly, that's one of them. Again, did you move me in the bush? Oh no, we got. Okay. I thought that just disappeared. Basically, some things do weird stuff that needs to be fixed before it can come in, and kill notifications, unfortunately, is one of those. And then in terms of priorities, it's not up there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few people who do stream. I just can't really remember. Oh man, I had an Excel sheet and everything before. I know there's quite a few people who do streams and content creation and stuff like that. But if you guys find more, let me know, and I'll try and pop by whenever I can. I see a lot of you guys in there. So yeah. Which one's really hard? Is it really difficult?
Which one? The UI for the kill notifications? It just seems to be really weird right now.
Yeah.
It does weird stuff.
Oh, you want Ellie to do these like update streams with us? I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but like when me and Trent get a third, it's a very different dynamic.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it happened once when we were helping out with something else.
Oh no, it also happened when we had do you remember when we had Jeremy from Mobile?
Yeah.
And like Jeremy is the nicest person. He's like he's family at this point. But he came on stream, and usually me and Shirna will balance each other out. And we just ripped into him. Like, there were no limits.
We're not to be trusted with a third.
I felt really bad, but at the same time, kind of hilarious. And then we teamed up with Petra.
Yep.
That was a mistake. And if they're a PC streamer, no, I wouldn't mind. Like, if people wanted to come and do these stuff, it'd be great. But I will say that both myself and Shirna are not content creators by any means. Like, the things that you guys do as content creators is one thing. And in that same vein, these streams are a completely different thing as well. And very eclectic, you know?
Yep. We don't know where we're going until we go.
Yeah. But it'd be... that's a thought. but probably not. You know, like I think in an update context, maybe not, but in maybe a different kind of stream, just having someone with us would be kind of cool. I think I would anger Guido in general, so no. If we did like a co-op, like co-pilot stream, messing with your Zerg was already like gonna get me killed. Messing with his Zerg is gonna murder me, you know? So
There isn't room for a third on the couch. I mean, depends how comfortable you want to get.
Plus, if it's like
there's room.
And if they're not in Korea, we just put like their camera right here.
Just get like an iPad with their face cam on it and put like inflatable balloons and stuff as the body and legs.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would actually be really fun.
So we were doing this thing before the pandemic where we were gonna go on like all of our partner streams and chill with them. So we did that with Sly, and then it just stopped. And I want to do that. I want to sit down with everyone and just have a conversation, hang out, and do their thing with them. It's technically a fourth. Don't do Kashima dirty like that.
Kashima is the director. Is not part of the content creation process.
And that'd be kind of fun. So I would like to do those kind of streams with everyone again. I've spoken to a lot of the partners with it, and I've spoken to a lot of random content creators with that too.
Put the iPad on the Guardian costume. Yo.
Put the iPad here?
No, like give it a head. I need to fix its cape because like it has started to give up the ghost.
Yeah, hideous. Like I think it'd be a really cool idea to be able to do that. I think setting up the times would be tough. So maybe doing different shifts or different peeps and all that kind of stuff, that'd be kind of great. But yeah, putting up the iPad there would be kind of great. Stream with you, United. I'm thinking about it. I'm heard they're all right.
Take out not being able to leave a menu when being attacked. We're talking about the central market on that one. It has been suggested.
I also think they mean the stutter. Like when you hold a direction button or a shoulder button.
The boxes from Fish. Oh, man. I completely forgot you could get those rarity pouches from fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fishing and grinding have been kind of sweet because you can get them from grinding as well.
Yeah, I know that part. I forgot about the fishing part. I could have just had someone fish this whole time. Oh!
You guys should stream, but cosplaying as characters? Nah, we're not content creators. I don't like, and I still say this, right? Like I say this in a self-deprecative humor way. People don't generally watch for us; they just watch for the update and events and stuff, and then they watch us just get more and more frustrated in general, which is its own special kind of content.
Oh man, I can't believe I missed it. All those gains.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about it, but I don't think we'd be the one. Please set up a marine supply station in the sea crocodile hunting ground. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. I get what that meant. I'm laughing with you.
Yeah.
You're laughing.
Not
right?
only the central market in 10 places where menu is warranted, but most of them will auto close, right?
Which one?
Menus auto close when you get hit in general. The only ones which don't, from what I know, is Tent and Central.
Because you get knocked out of the skill thing in RP and inventory in general.
What's in the update? Imperial crafting delivery
for cooking and alchemy.
Black Spirits Adventure. Corsair Corsair improvements.
And other character changes in general.
That's it, right? Forgetting something here? Node War changes. Forgot that one
Node War
last
changes
time.
in general, yeah.
There's a couple of Node War and Conquest War changes coming in, but yeah.
And a couple of those.
The Crocodile's Feather, I don't know. I'll bring it back up, but I don't think it is. Sorry.
Dizzy, are you?
C10, no idea. Can't reveal it if I did.
Yeah. And
oh yeah, adult rifts. The Sunlight Rifts is an event that's coming.
Echo of the Sun is what it is.
Echo of the Sun.
We're not calling it adult rifts.
Adult Rifts is like the homeowners association. That's an adult rift. It's like, oh man, my neighbor, his grass is half a centimeter too long. Like, gotta have a rift between us.
I called like the Rift Echo as like the children's version versus the adult version.
Whoever came up with that was good.
Generally the track or the character rebalancing stuff is on track. We've been able to send a lot of stuff. Mansions, you can see a mansion.
You can see it, but you can't enter it right now.
Because that'd be breaking and entering, Bates.
Succession Corsair quest in the next patch, it's already in. Succession Corsair is already in. It's been in since launch. The character, right, so, yeah. How many classes do they plan on making when it's all said and done? I mean, I don't know.
How many classes?
All said and done.
Like new classes and all this kind of stuff? I don't know. I'm excited. Like for me, I think so far, okay, so post, let's say, like starting from Archer, who are your favorite character designs? Because for me, it's Hash, Corsair, and
Sage.
No, Shy.
For
I
me,
think like character design wise, like Sage is definitely up there, but I really do like the design of Shy in general.
I don't know, man. I don't think there's anyone I dislike besides Valkyrie. Still.
That's why
carry
we
that
attacked
hate.
Jeremy that time.
Yeah, because he played Valk and was like, oh yeah, I want to play Valk. And we were like, yo, what? How dare you come on our stream?
When is PS4's birthday?
It was today for you guys.
Yeah, it should be today. But technically, a birthday is whenever you want to celebrate your birth.
Yeah.
And as long as you have that suit on.
No, Trent.
Birthday
No!
require formal festivity. Therefore, a suit and tie.
Sir, that's not what that is.
That's exactly what that is.
I'm going to have to step outside and talk to you about this later.
That's exactly what that is.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
That's exactly what that is.
No.
So, yeah. Do you guys plan on bringing in, like, I don't think you mean back, but bringing in dueling?
I can't remember. There was a reason why at the very beginning it wasn't in. And I can't, I've been trying to remember this for a while. I can't for the life of me remember what was said. Yeah, I'll bring it in.
I never wished you a happy birthday. I definitely did. I wished a lot of people happy birthdays whenever I could.
You know what I
how
do?
dare
I
you.
wish everyone a happy birthday on January 1st. And then they're like, yo, my birthday's not until November. It's like, yeah, but I've already said it this year.
Oh, so you keep it in the pocket.
So you keep it in the pocket.
I see how that works.
Yeah. Someone's like, hey, you didn't mention my birthday. You send them a screenshot from January 1st saying, happy birthday. Big brain. My wife doesn't like it, but...
No, I imagine that would be a problem.
Um,
It is June 3rd, so you did not...
Oh, delete it. No date on that right now.
Happy birthday to everyone whose birthday was before today, and happy early birthday to everyone after today. If your birthday is today, come back to me next update.
Will Succession Ranger be looked at in the character rework? I'm assuming... Actually, I don't know the plan.
The full scope of it, we're not entirely sure. We do send feedback, but we don't know the full scope of it. But honestly, like I said before, I'm pretty excited for this kind of stuff. I think it's going to be a lot of change, and I expect it to be the reaction both for the class rework when it happens, as well as the pushback against it. I think will be very similar to how mobiles had occurred.
Yeah.
Where it's like split.
That's one thing I was going to mention. Why are some skill add-ons different between PC and console? They should be the same in general. PC recently got one reworded.
Yeah.
Which we're getting in this update, which is instead of it being, what was it? Instead of
it saying
PvP damage, it says
human.
versus human. That's coming this update. But again, the reason it says that, it's so... So basically, human applies to any human playable class. So just because you're hitting a shy doesn't mean you're not, you have to do monster or demi-human damage. From what I know, every class is considered human.
Oh,
plus then the mobs that look like humans. So like the bandits,
So they're humanoid,
Gahas, yeah. And from I don't know if I can mention that part actually.
No. But like I said, like I know that's or like Shirna said, sorry. That is slightly confusing indeed. Has been issued up, has been raised. So yeah.
Slap that down. My Zerk is a giant. That's how I felt. That's exactly what I brought up. And then I was told stop being like
You're a giant humanoid.
yeah.
A humanoid giant, yeah.
AMD
Enhanced
FreeSync,
Victor.
that's a PC thing, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that being said, we've been kind of going on for about 2 hours now, and the questions are kind of slowing down.
The PS4 5 chip error is like still under heavy investigation. We can't quite pinpoint what is causing it at this moment. But it is being looked at, and it is highest priority. But unfortunately, we just don't have the answer right now.
Where do you put your application in? What, to do the streams? If you want to try it, go for it.
The new consoles, yeah, the reset after hours, something we're being looked at. I've mentioned before, but QAing it is very difficult because to trigger it, you have to leave it for 6-7 hours, and then to trigger it like that, and then you get one, and then you have to wait for the next day to be able to do it if you're working within your working hours.
Which is why it is taking a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we have to call it here. Only because like it has been 2 hours, and a lot of the questions are now kind of slowly returning.
Yeah.
So this has been kind of a return to form. So thanks for actually like sticking around with us. It's been like a month. It has been a month.
It has been a month and 3 days.
Which has been rough. Like I genuinely do enjoy these conversations and actually talking with everyone, and you know, hanging out, showing content. But hopefully we can get this more regular with the next update and all that kind of stuff. And we're gonna see if we can do the graduation thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun stream. And for a lot of you guys who know about graduation, I asked you guys to come just so like you guys can help around as well. So that'd be kind of sweet. Because last time on the seasonal 101, a lot of you guys like partners, streamers, streaming community or Twitch community or YouTube community all kind of joined in and were floating around questions that new users are too afraid to ask.
Yeah.
So, you know, thanks a bunch for that. We'll try doing that again.
But yeah, I guess let's wrap it up here. We will be going through all chats after the stream. So if we missed your question or we didn't do something and we didn't talk about something that came up, we'll be reporting on that. But thank you all for joining us. It's been a pleasure, as always, to be here with you guys. Hopefully the next stream will be the next update.
Yeah.
Maybe one before that with the season, as you mentioned. But guys, stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.
Cheers, everyone.